and I feel like I can use any camera. I never used Nikon before. What's up YouTube? chytist back with another video. And recently I've downgraded to the 5D Mark III. As creators, we always get asked this question, like, is it the camera, what camera you shoot with, what lens you shoot with? If you've been following me for a long time, you'll know that I've been shooting with the Canon 1DX Mark II. That's my primary camera, I love that camera. Also my favorite lens is the 35mm 1.4 Canon lens. That's one of my favorite lenses. It's extra sharp, it's super fast for what I do. You know, I do like in the moment shots, candid shots, and that's what I'm known for, and that's what I do best, and that's what suits me. As far as why I downgraded to the 5D Mark III, I feel like this camera has no autofocus on it in video, period, and I really lacked on manual focus. Like, as far as shooting music videos, I will always use autofocus, and this right here forces me to use manual focus. Also, I have the small HD monitor, and it has focus peaking on it. So I actually learned how to use that recently. So that's gonna help me out in the long run. Like, just little things like downgrading to, you know, lower end cameras. Even though it's still a high end camera, it's not a terrible camera, you know. This is one of my first camera. This actually was my first camera, actually, but I didn't shoot video back then. I love the pictures that came out of this guy. But as far as like downgrading, like, this camera is really a beast, and I don't think people really know about it and know the video capabilities of it. You know, it's not as good as the Canon 1DX Mark II. So if you just have a Canon 5D Mark III, I want to let you know that it does do great video. All you have to do is learn manual focus, and you can get them crispy shots. Recently I went out, I had like 3 clients that I shot for. I throw some of the videos in here and let you guys see exactly what I mean when I say it can definitely bring you a good product. It's never about what you shoot with, it's always about the person. I feel like it really gotta be in you, it can't be on you. And what I mean by that is you just gotta have it. Either you got it or you don't. And if you don't have it, you can acquire it. You just have to put in the time and the focus and the work, you feel me? Like, you always have to have an eye for photography and videography, but I feel like once you know and learn a camera and just learn the fundamentals, you can apply that to any camera on the market. And I feel like I can use any camera. I never used Nikon before, but I feel like if you put Nikon in front of me, I could definitely bring out a good product out of that. I proved it by downgrading. Like, my stuff looked just as good as the 1DX Mark II. Like, with my eye, I can capture a picture. That's the beauty of it. Like, that's the beauty of learning and actually sitting here and applying stuff that you know to other things. But yeah, downgrading is cool. Like, I love the 1DX Mark II, but the 5D Mark III can definitely bring you a good product, so don't sleep. It doesn't have 1080 60 frames per second, so I actually had to scale up the 720s to 1080, and it doesn't shoot in 4K. But I'm not really worried about 4K because I don't even, with the Canon 1DX Mark II, I definitely don't film in 4K, so it wasn't a big deal to me. But the scaling up, I bet if you see the music videos that I shot, you wouldn't even know that I upscaled it to 1080p, so it really doesn't make a difference to me. Another thing, it didn't have 120/60s, which, I mean, those buttery, smooth 120s are cool, but, you know, I can deal with the 60 frames per second if I wasn't able to get the 120s, you feel me? So it's not really something that makes or break a project. But overall, the 5D Mark III, the pictures are amazing. The video quality is okay. You can definitely tweak it to something that's good and something that's great. I just advise all creatives to just test your talents and really put yourself in situations, because you never know when you're not going to be able to access your high-end cameras. You never know the situation that you're going to be in. So it's always good to just go to different cameras and really learn and know that you can really make it happen on anything, and don't turn down any opportunities, because actually I didn't have my 1DX Mark II, so this is the only camera I had, and I wasn't finna turn down money, and I wasn't finna turn down opportunities. Like, major artists wanted me to come out and do work for them, and that's all I had access to. So it's always good to take advantage of every opportunity, and don't just say you can't do it because you don't have your camera, you feel me? If you got access to a camera, go out there and do it. You know, I'm not turning down anything, man. I'm gonna make it happen regardless. Nobody's gonna hold me back from my dreams. But if you like this video, if it inspired you in any way, shape, or form, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Peace.